Well, Raptor fans, we are back, and I know it's extremely late, and probably half of you guys are not awake, and I'm dying here because I want to go to sleep. But Wednesday is going to be even worse because it's a 1 a.m. tip-off. Yeah, you heard me right. 1 a.m. tip-off. But nonetheless, the Raptors beat the Los Angeles Clippers 121-113, and I gotta say, I'm impressed with some of the guys. Now, overall, there was a ton of turnovers. It was just a mess for the most part. But it's your first preseason game. It's going to happen. Just like with the Leafs. They were abysmal in their first preseason game. And now they're okay. So just relax. But what we did see, Jonas Valanciunas in only 20 minutes threw up a double-double, 10-10, and added 4 assists. And he shot 80% from the field. I was very impressed with him. Serge Ibaka, 19 minutes, 12 points. Overall, that's pretty good, but he only shot 33%, not very efficient. CJ Miles had 12 points in 18 minutes, more than DeMarre Carroll had all season long, and shot 50%. I'm obviously exaggerating, but it felt like it at least. I was pretty impressed with CJ Miles. I thought he looked pretty good out there. Obviously, it's his first preseason game with the new team, so he's got to get adjusted and everything. But I liked what I saw. Kyle Lowry was Kyle Lowry in this game. He had 17 points and shot 75% from 3, 60% from the field. He was great. DeMar DeRozan, almost 67% from the field, 11 points, 4 boards, 4 assists in just 14 minutes. He was great. Now, we saw a lot of the bench guys in this game. That was kind of the you wanted to get your regulars in there. They played 20 minutes, 19, 18, 15, and 14. But then you had guys like DeLon Wright, Norm Powell, Pascal Siakam play 24, 28, 24, and 20 for Lucas Nogueira. You kind of want to see that because you're trying to audition players. I got to say, I was very impressed with DeLon Wright. I thought he was fantastic. It's more or less on the defensive end. He knocked down some shots. He had 11 points, 4 boards, and 3 assists as well. But on the defensive end, DeLon Wright, he's active. His hands are active. I thought he looked fantastic in this game, causing a bunch of havoc, getting a couple turnovers and just great vision. There were a couple times where I'm like, DeLon, you can't be doing that. But, he's a young player. It's going to happen. Norm Powell, he's Norman Powell. We all know what we're going to see from him. If he's going to be on the bench this year, I think he's going to have a big role coming off the bench. He did have, 16 points coming off the bench. I thought he was fantastic. Shot 62%. He was great. And obviously threw down a huge hammer. Whew, when he fired that thing down, cocked that back, and, just destroyed the bucket, buddy. We're first preseason game. Calm down. We all gotta get adjusted to this. Whoa, that was nasty, but we'll take it. Got to see the excitement early in preseason. Loving it. Siakam, I thought he was pretty good in this one. Fred VanVleet, again, like DeLon Wright. Like I said, DeLon and Freddie. Those two guys are going to play big parts with this team. Why? Because, first off, you got CJ Miles, but you had to trade away Corey Joseph. And Corey Joseph was a big part to this team. So you needed those other guys to step up. Like Fred VanVleet, like DeLon Wright. Those two guys have to really take that next step in their development to become very good players. And what I saw from those two guys tonight, I understand it's preseason and you're not facing these big-name guys, as they probably more or less weren't. I thought they did a great job with the guys they were facing. Like I said, DeLon was all over the place, and Freddie VanVleet was great. I thought he, in his limited time, what did he do here? 11 minutes, he had 8 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, and a steal. Yeah, he only shot 40%, but he was active on the defensive end as well. That was the key to this Raptor team winning. How did they win? Well, it was back and forth for most of the game. The Clippers had the lead for the most part in the first half, and when it comes to the second half, the Raptors had the lead most of the time. And then when it came to the fourth quarter, we knocked down a couple threes, and it was just the dagger. Bruno knocked down a 3. DeLon knocked down a 3. I think Freddie VanVleet knocked down a 3 as well. And they hit a couple in a row, and they got the stops as well, and that kind of sealed the deal there. They were just good. I was impressed more overall by their performance. And but again, it's early. It's going to take some time to adjust and mix and match and see how things work. But overall, first off, the Raptors got the win. They scored 121 points. That's solid in itself. Now, they give up 116, which is not great, but we've learned over last year and the last couple of years that really the whole NBA of having 100 points against, it's kind of lost its mojo. It barely happens anymore. These type of games, the 121, 113s, is what the NBA is. It was last year. It's not going to change. It's not going to get less. So, what I'm saying is, these type of games we're going to have to get used to. Don't say, well, they give 113, garbage game defensively. Well, I mean, overall, like I said, there was a ton of turnovers. It's the first preseason game. You're going to see a lot of mistakes, a lot of mess, a lot of ugh. But we saw some positives. And you got to take positives out of this for where they are, Like we talked in the offseason videos, Jonas Valanciunas has to be a big piece to this team. We know what Lowry and DeRozan are going to give us for the most part. Arguably, you know what Ibaka's going to give you. He's going to give you 14, 15 points. He might give you odd time 20-plus points, whatever. But he's going to be solid there. CJ Miles probably going to rack up 10-plus per, I don't know what we're going to see exactly from him. But JV is that guy that needs to constantly get double-doubles, be as physical as he can defensively, and get on the glass. JV's got to do that. And that's where he's huge. Now, nonetheless, like I said, today he was great. 10 points, 10 boards. And the thing I liked this year that he didn't do a lot last year, was when he got the ball down low, he used to try and bounce once, then go up with it. Now, that time, the hands are everywhere on you. Right when you bounce it, everybody's hands down there, you're not picking up the ball. I saw he did once, and I know he didn't get the free throws on it, or he didn't, make the free throws, but what we saw was a great passing play goes down low to JV. He goes right up with it. He gets it, and he goes right up with it. DeAndre Jordan has to foul him. Doesn't give the opportunity for them to steal the ball. Goes right up with it, gets the foul, gets the 2 shots. Yeah, he missed the 2 shots, but it's a play that can really help your team in the long run. You slow down the play, you get a couple free shots, you knock them both down, boom, you get it easy too. You know what I mean? Things like that, those small things that JV can do, it makes a huge difference, all right? So, like I said, Raptors get the win in their first game. That's always nice. It's always nice to get a win, no matter if it's preseason or not. Now, the next game for the Raptors is I guess is it Wednesday or is it Thursday morning? I don't even know. It says Wednesday at 1 a.m. Yeah, I think it's Thursday morning at that point then. Well, you guys staying up with me for that or what? Because I know I don't work the next day, so I'll probably be up watching it and getting that video out to you guys. It's going to be a late one, but got to power through, right? So that's going to do it for this one, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, the first preseason game. I may be a little bit rusty, but we got to get back in the groove. It's our preseason too. We got to get used to it. We got to get back into the groove. Baseball season's over for the Blue Jays, rather. I'll be watching some playoffs, but for the Jays, we're done with that, so we can focus on the Leafs and Raps. Got to get back into the groove with both teams, and I'm pumped, though. I'm ready to go, all right? So, like I said, hit that like button if you guys enjoyed this one. Also, if you like the game, smack it, too. Hit that subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below. What you guys think of this game? Who impressed you? Who looked good? Who'd you see and you're like, ooh, I look pretty good today. Come on, let me know what you guys think about that. And we'll talk to you guys, what would it be? Well, it's Wednesday, so we will be off for 2 days, no video. Well, mate, I'm debating maybe Tuesday firing out to you guys a Blue Jays season review kind of thing, talking about the year as it was. Maybe a little bit heading into the off-season, but that's more or less for the off-season preview. So we'll probably be doing that on Tuesday just to get something out to you guys. But nonetheless, we'll talk to you guys Wednesday, Leafs edition. That is right, the first game of the regular season getting going. Leafs, Jets, 7 o'clock puck drop. Oh, I am pumped for that. All right, and we'll also talk to you guys Raptors edition. 1 a.m., technically Thursday morning, as the Raptors take on these same Los Angeles Clippers down in Hawaii. Everybody, Dwayne Casey looking pretty dapper on the bench there, wearing his nice Hawaiian shirt. And, hopefully the Raptors can get a second win in preseason, look good, make some strides in getting better. And we'll talk to you guys then.